Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Today is October 31st, 2022. Happy Halloween. This is Monday late afternoon. I am at a supermarket right now. Supermarket parking lot at Mineola. This is Jericho Turnpike. So this over here used to be I believe it used to be War Bombs or Stop and Shop or one of those big supermarkets, and then it turned into a Chinese supermarket. This video I am just going to go straight up Roslyn Road, going through Mineola, going through East Williston, going through Roslyn. So right now I'm exiting the shopping plaza and onto Roslyn Road North. So this is all commercial over here. One of the back roads. I think those kids up front are going trick-or-treating. Oh my God. So I'm heading north. This is Mineola. Apartments to the left, Mineola houses to the right. And this is entering the village of East Williston. So you see there are some trick-or-treaters walking the streets. It is kind of difficult to trick-or-treat in the suburbs because the houses are far apart from each other. So you see there's people dressing up. So right now I am at the intersection of Roslyn Road and I believe this is that EU Willits? Pretty busy intersection over here. Now, as I was saying, it is pretty difficult to trick-or-treat in the suburbs because the houses are, pretty far from each other. I mean, it's not like in the city where you just go into an apartment building and you could trick-or-treat, 30, 40 units at the same time and just ring everyone's on each floor and take the stairs or the elevator. Over here, you gotta walk. There's only maybe 5-6 houses on a block. Gotta do a lot of walking. Right now I'm still on Roslyn Road heading north. N27 north. The bus line runs on this road. still heading north. Roslyn Country Club. Alright, so you see that there's a lot, all these houses, they are pretty on very large lots. That's why it's not that, not that child friendly to do trick-or-treating in these type of neighborhoods. Normally, for like a little village or a little area, they would, do a street fair instead. They'll shut down few streets or the popular streets where people trick or treat, and just concentrate on those few houses. Or else you just spend hours and hours with your kids just walking around the neighborhood collecting, little candy. Oh my God, what's this lady doing? So right now I just crossed over the LIE. Actually this the Northern State Parkway. The one in front of me is the LIE. Temple Beth Shalom is on the right. Now we're entering the village of East Hills. There's a little shopping area on the right, Holiday Farms, and of course Dunkin' Donuts, Carvel's here, Brandy's Hardware, and a pharmacy. So once I pass the Long Island Expressway overpass, I'm gonna be in the village of Roslyn Heights first, and then Roslyn, and then the historic, village of Roslyn. That's a big airplane flying above. Virgin Airlines. I think it's heading to JFK, because LaGuardia will be flying west. Right now this plane is flying south. Alright, so I do have to change lane, because this is left lane only onto the LIE service road. So I'm continuing on to Roslyn Road into Roslyn Heights, I believe. Roslyn High School is on the right. Right up front is Roslyn High School. Fairly modern looking high school. The architectural design. Village of East Hills. entering the historic village of Roslyn. To the left are the Roslyn apartment buildings, and also to the right. So these would be the type of places to go trick-or-treating at because it's closer. I mean, all the houses are closer to each other, the apartment buildings. So you see that it's historic because look at the houses to the left. They're very Victorian. And then also there's a pond to the right. There's a little actual park, a Roslyn Park over here to the right. And all these historic houses. So it feels like, you know, very antiquity over here. Very classic. The classic suburban, you know, US small town look. So there is a one-way over here. Oh, that's a cute little house at the corner. So it's called a Gary Park at the town of North Hempstead. Alright. So what I'll do is I will make a right and just circle around the park. So this is the old business district over here. Links Realty, Fisherman. There's a glassware. And that's the Roslyn Clock Tower in the front. So right now I'm going at Tower Place. There's a fine restaurant, events over here. There was a movie theater here, Roslyn Movie Theater. I'm not sure if it's still existing. There's a Roslyn Village nail here. I am gonna make a right. So this is the old town of Roslyn. Wow, there's an old house over here. What is that? Oh, it's an abandoned house. So there's nice stores on both sides. Gatsby's Landing. Thrift shop to the left. Oh, these are nice. NYCB is to the right. So this is the village of Roslyn. Let me make a right. So there's municipal parking in the front. Alright. One way. So this is the historic village of Roslyn. So to the right is the park. Yeah, look at these old houses. Wow. So to the right is Bryan Library and Gary Park. Wow, that's a nice Victorian house to the left. You see that? It's on Davis Lane and East Broadway. I have to pull over to the right. So just to the right of me is Gary Park. I'm just looping around the area, looping around the streets. And this will get me back onto Roslyn Road again, I believe, where the apartment buildings were. Back on Main Street here. Alright. So to the right again. again is Gary Park. One day I will make another video of just Gary Park. Right now I'm just enjoying the scenery of village of Roslyn. That's a Halloween candy thing on the right. Oh, that's funny. These are nice houses. Well, nice Victorian houses. Well, one of them is pretty run down. So since this is in the old town or old village, they are probably all landmarked. So here's the clock tower again. The clock is wrong, it's not 7:10 right now. Historic District of Main Street. So there's a barber shop, Cami Boutique. So right now I'm going left again onto Old Northern Boulevard, heading back up. Alright, so if you like this video, please like, subscribe, comment below. If there's any other places you want me to visit, please tell me. I'll see you in the next video.